And hello everybody, welcome to Rabat. Welcome to the 6th Blitz Marathon in Rabat. My name is Dirk Geuzendam, I'm the editor of New in Chess, and with me here is Grandmaster Nigel Short, Olive Farmer, New in Chess columnist, and much more. Welcome Nigel. We are witnessing the start of the Rabat Blitz. The first round has just begun. The game that you're probably watching now is the game between Mamedyarov, the top seed here, and Cherigui, who is seeded number 54. So you're forgiven if you don't immediately recognize him. But this is what you get with the first round pairings here. The differences in strength are
we're expecting some very one-sided encounters in the first round. So in fact, I would be amazed if any of these top players even drop half a point in this first round. It'll start to hot up after a few rounds.
Yeah, it's funny that before the start of the round, you went up to Alexei Shirov and said, "Do you have any idea about the strength of your opponent who had not yet arrived?" And a friendly-looking Moroccan lady approached, and we see that Safia Juli is seated 55.
Yeah.
So
wearing a Palestine scarf. Did you notice?
So Alexei should be able to win that game, but of course he first has to win it. We're watching the game between the top seed, Mamedyarov, one of the best lists players in the world.
From the moves, I can see White is much better, but we've had a very large number of moves, and Alexei Shirov has already won his game, as we can see.
Okay, and this is the position, Nigel.
Oh, wow, that's already quite exciting.
Well, we can see that Shahryar used little time. His opponent has been thinking a lot.
Yeah.
And the result is that.
Yeah, but the position is not that clear, actually. I mean, just by the way, so we've got equal material, and Black's pawn is becoming. White's pawn on d6 is becoming undermined. So this is very interesting that. Shahryar may be having some difficulty here.
Yeah.
Can we do an auto update? We're going to have to do this. Unfortunately, our connections are not the fastest, so we're struggling a little bit. I think he's taken the wrong pawn here, which was perhaps an error.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got so many more moves. They're coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
Mamedyarov is dependent upon some tactics in order to.
And his opponent is running out of time. That's,
So Mamedyarov is thinking again. He didn't look very happy with that particular move, but who knows?
But this invasion of
suddenly the king has come into f6. That's where I like it, and suddenly it was all over. I think my impression was that Mamedyarov swindled his opponent, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a one-sided thumping like we've seen certainly in the Shirov game.
let's say, the first position that we saw, it was not like an amateur being totally outplayed.
No. I suspect Black was doing fine.
Yeah.
But of course he crashed through in the end with a mating attack, and that's really a good way to finish it.
Yes.
So what else do we have? We have Sergei Fedorchuk there.
Okay, yes, we have 4 games here.
Yeah.
Let's say Fedorchuk.
Yes, one seemed to be lots of material up.
Yeah, he already won.
Yeah, and
then we have van
Wely
Wely.
won. Yeah.
He also won. So that's 4 wins by the favorites on the top boards.
And
Friedman, is that?
Yeah, I don't know whether we have. No, we have no games.
We don't have
those games.
Yeah, we only have success to the first
four games, which is plenty actually.
Sure.
Because it's difficult enough to focus on one game at this speed.
And it's also, let's say, the composition of the field here. There's a couple of world-class players, a number of strong grandmasters, and but also many amateur players.
Yeah.
So the differences in strength are considerable, and we're expecting to see the best fights on the top boards, with Cherigui Mamedyarov being the clear favorite. I mean, he's one of the best blitz players in the world. Then Alexei Shirov. Is he a good blitz player? Oh, he's a very good player.
He's a very good player. Yeah, I don't know. They usually are. I don't know. I mean, Alexei's not a spring chicken anymore, and blitz skills tend to fade a little bit, but he's obviously going to be one of the top contenders here. There's no question about that.
And in general, you could say that a good classical player is mostly a good player, blitz player too.
Sure.
It's strange if there's a clear difference in strength between someone playing classical chess and then Rabat.
I mean, the only one I can really think of is Fabiano Caruana, who is poor at blitz. I mean, look, it's the sort of poor I would like to have myself. But I mean, for a player of his enormous rating, he's relatively weak at that.
Yeah, he really has to warm up to show some good blitz. Well, actually, Veslan Topalov, he is slightly weaker in the quicker time controls.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. I mean, there are some small differences there, but in general, and people with very good tactical skills, they tend to be good at blitz. That's not to say Caruana can't play tactically, but in fact, he's an incredibly good rapid player. But somehow, I think maybe the hurly-burly of blitz doesn't suit him.
They are preparing the second round. We don't know exactly how long that takes. This is the 6th Blitz marathon here. It's a long event. I mean, people in the Americas, they may think when they see us, are they still up? No, we are up again. It's early morning here. We were supposed to start at 9. It's close to 10 now. It's 10 o'clock in the morning in Rabat. We are here in a beautiful modern mall. And there's some 100 participants in the...
downstairs, in fact.
Downstairs, yes. We are hiding underground.
Yeah, we started so early that the mall was not sort of officially open. At least the shops were not open when we arrived, but it will be opening up. It's probably open now. I imagine.
I think they open at 10.
In a couple of minutes.
And it's a good way to spend some time on this day. It's a beautiful sunny day in Rabat. In case you're wondering what kind of weather we have here, it's sunny, temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius.
And it's a beautiful city, as we discovered.
This is, well, we were spending some time yesterday, and Nigel's enthusiasm grew by the hour.
Oh, it was absolutely great.
Yeah, so what were you impressed by?
I thought the king's palace, I thought that was pretty grand.
Yeah,
that's
a big place.
It's a big place. It's not a sort of bijou pied-à-terre.
No, it's a big complex here well, actually, as we were told, within the walls of the city, which is quite unusual. A big complex, and we were allowed to look at the guards standing in front of the gate from a certain distance.
Yeah.
Could take photos from 50 meters, but that was all we could do.
And we went to a mausoleum in the evening, but we had a great visit around. Where did we go? This Jewish quarter.
Oh yeah, the Medina.
The Medina, yes, that's it.
Was,
a Spanish chess player, Medina, isn't it?
Yep.
International master.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was not there.
No.
But, that was fascinating. Lots of small shops and some things that you don't see for sale every day, like tortoises and.
Okay, we're going to have a short break because we're exhausted by our commentary for the first round, and we'll be back very soon.